Welcome to Chi-Town Cigar Podcast, the podcast where three Chicago guys light up a fine cigar and get into everything from sports and current events to hobbies, life's little moments, and everything in between. Whether you're here for the cigars, the conversation, or just some good laughs, we got you covered. So grab your favorite smoke, settle in, and join us for laid-back chats with a Chicago twist. Now it's time to put some smoke in the air.
It's Tuesday night in the Windy City, and that means another episode of Chi-Town Cigars. Glad you joined us live or listen to us later on Spotify, Apple, or iHeartRadio. I'm Mike, coming to you live from the Aganorsa Studios in Central Illinois. What's up, guys? You ready for another show?
We're back. Another Tuesday. Number 77.
77. I like that number.
Yes, I like sevens. Number 77th episode. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. The weather's getting a little bit better. We sort of went through a little cold snap again there, but I think we're hitting the 60s and 70s, so that'll be good. So
it's crazy how we just go from, hot weather, and then May is a little colder than usual. And yes, it was 44 degrees. It was crazy. But it was with humidity. So it was not 44. But still, it's almost June. Let the summer come in.
Yeah. All right, TX, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Welcome, guys.
Hola, welcome.
What's up, David?
Matt Brugger, good evening. Glad to see you. Sloshua, what's going on, buddy? Good evening.
What's up?
Stogie Dino, our buddy from down under. What's going on?
Has he been to Chicago yet?
So I guess I have to start saying it's Wednesday. So it's Wednesday for Stogie Dino.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And Big Al, what's going on, Big Al? Glad you're here. Hey, just to remind everybody, tonight we are giving away an ashtray tonight. We're giving away one of Big Al's ashtrays. warrioroftheleaf.com is his website. And he graciously made up 2 special ashtrays. So if you want to be in the drawing, you just have to comment on the podcast as you're listening live. We wish we could do it for all of you that are listening to us later, but if you're listening to us live, comment and then be here when we draw, which will be later on in the evening, but that way we can get your information and get this shipped out to you. And it's also coming with compliments of 2 cigars that Big Al threw in. So remember to check out warrioroftheleaf.com. I had quite a few questions about that over the weekend, about people wanting to reach out. Everybody wants our little guy. Everybody wants one of these guys. So they were asking about them.
They're cute.
Yeah.
It's a nice. You could, rest your cigar while you listen to us. It's been to Sarek many times. Yeah.
You got it right.
Do we ship to Australia?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. What's up, Sammy Flo?
We'll figure it out. We got it.
Charge of shipping.
It's 10:30 in the morning. Man.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Talk about Al. May 30th, Ultimate Cigar Lounge has a cigar event with Oveja Negra. So also Apple State Cigars too. So you're gonna have Apple State Cigars, Black Label Trading Company, Emilio Cigars, and Blackwork Studio. And Al will be joining us for another event. So
cool. Awesome.
You guys want to check out his products? Come on in.
Fireborn's made it. Everybody stop. Everybody stop and acknowledge Fireborn.
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 Yeah, exactly.
A Cigar Dojo has his real name. I don't know if we can mention his real name here.
His real name is Andrew.
I know. If it's just, say it. That's all.
It doesn't matter. I throw Brugger's name out there all the time.
What everybody's smoking today from the audience?
Yeah, tell us what you're smoking, what you're drinking. We are smoking. Well, 2 of us are smoking a cigar that was sent to us for review. The Crux Passport. I don't know if you can you see there? The Crux Passport. It's got a little dirty because I got some ash on it, but yeah. So Teddy and I are smoking that. Marty is going with our sponsor cigar.
I'm saving my Crux to do an actual review.
Well, I can't do a good review while I'm No.
doing the show.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'm
Doing
smoking that, and then I'll smoke another one, and I'll do the review.
There you go.
But I only have one, so I don't want to do it on the show. But you guys are repping it, so that's good. I'm repping the Supreme Leaf, the 109, the new one that I got at the Aganorsa event last week that two of us went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to talk about it? Because I was working at Ultimate. You guys are Habanos down in Homer Glen, right?
Homer Glen, yeah. Yeah, so we got a chance to hook up with Terrence Riley. It was always good to see Terrence and spend some time with him. Great guy. We had a great time. Nothing but great things to say about the podcast. He is going to be joining us July 2nd, right? Is that what we said, Marty? Shoot, I just thought we might have a conflict there. We'll have to see.
Yeah, July 2nd is somebody else.
No, June
No,
2nd is somebody else.
yeah.
I'll have to see if we can book him for June 9th. I'll have to talk to Terrence and see if we can. We sort of nailed one in there, so I'll see if I can get him in there on June the 9th. But yeah, so Terrence was there. Great time. I somehow walked away with a raffle prize. Yeah, I walked away with a Team Blue cup. I don't know. We might have to. That might make an appearance as a giveaway one of these days on the show.
We had a lot of Chi-Town crew win stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Andy won a nice jacket.
Yeah.
And the blue ashtray.
Yep.
Brian won something, I think.
Yeah.
Wayne and I did not win.
No. So
Val got his hat signed by Terrence.
Yes.
Josh was there.
Yeah.
I hadn't met before.
Josh is awesome.
Yeah. We got to try. He was there representing Aganorsa, and he was also there representing Cedar Ridge Distilleries.
You got a whole bottle.
I picked up a whole bottle. This stuff is really good. So this is the Cedar Ridge. This is
If you hold that up there, it looks like it changes to Aganorsa leaf bottle.
It does.
Oh.
So this is the Cedar Ridge American Single Malt Whiskey. Highly recommend it. Really, really good. So I picked up a bottle of that this weekend. So TX is smoking the DPG Classico 20th anniversary. Very nice. Matt Brugger is doing a Crown Heads Broadway. I'll tell you something about that here in a second. Great cigar. Fireborn is unique. Andrew is boring. Oh, there we go. Sammy Flo is not smoking tonight. He's got his 2-year-old with him, but he's having a cup of espresso. That, boy, I don't know. I guess it's better you having the espresso than your 2-year-old having the espresso.
He needs it. If he's full of energy, the kid, he definitely needs it.
David Kay's doing the 2025 Knuckle Sandwich off menu with some E.H. Taylor. One of the owners of Crux has a cigar lounge just down the street from me. Oh, very nice.
Really nice. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Crocs, and so far this is really good. So let's see how it's going to be.
I do have a matching Team Blue hat, so we'll see. But just to tell, I know we mentioned, we'll start mentioning this a little bit more often, but Cigar Smoking Arborist, a.k.a. Matt Brugger, Smoking the Crown Heads Broadway, we are going to actually be doing a show with John Huber in a couple of weeks. We're going to pre-record it because he is not available in the evenings, and so we are going to record a show, and then we will do a special release for that show on a Saturday that you can grab it and listen to it or watch it. But we're excited about that. We actually talked to him, and he will be on the show. And do we release the big information? Do we tell everybody about the big information that we got?
I
What we
think
should tell everyone is if they have questions for John, they want us to ask, to send them to us.
Absolutely, yes. If you do have questions for John, because like I said, we're not going to be doing a live show, you can email us your questions.
ChitownCigar@gmail.com.
Yeah, ChitownCigar@gmail.com. Email us your questions. Whatever questions they are, email them to us. We will make sure, and we'll actually tell him this is a question by so and so. You can give us your full name or your YouTube handle or whatever, and we will we'll throw those at him. So yeah, absolutely, definitely. We'll remind you about that over the next couple of weeks before we get to that show. So, well, Marty, I'll let you make the announcement.
Yes.
I don't even know what it is.
The big interview at the end of June.
June 30th.
Oh. Yeah, what day is it? I don't even remember what day it is. I was not
June,
ready to make a big
June
announcement.
30th. Yep.
June 30th. We have Steve Saka lined up to be our guest.
Yep.
Graciously agreed to come on our show and break our balls.
Yeah. And that won't be tough to do with us. So yes. Very excited. We solidified that last week. Really, really excited about having him on our show. It's going to be an interesting show, that's for sure. So June 30th, clear your calendars now. We're giving everybody plenty of notice, June 30th, to be ready for a show that could go on 3 hours. I might have to take the next day off. So
I'm ready.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Put the coffee on that night. Yep, it absolutely is. Big Al, yep, you're right. He is a riot. Slasher has already got it on his calendar, so there we go. So talk it up, share it with friends. Remember, sharing is caring. Share our show. We're doing great. People are really enjoying us, which I appreciate. Got quite a few texts over the last week about our show, about last Tuesday's show with Javier. We're excited about that partnership. You guys will directly benefit from that, as there's going to be quite a few giveaways, and we talked about it after the show. Some of the things that he's going to be lining up to send us to give away. So we are excited about that, and it will be the hats, the shirts. He's going to try to get us some of those exclusives that he mentioned on the show that people asked about, the t-shirt from Metallica. So he's gonna see what he can do. So it's gonna be a great sponsorship and a great time with Drew Estates, and we hope to roll that into 2027 with even a deeper sponsorship. So we'll see how that goes.
We released a lot of shorts from that show too that have gotten pretty good traction. So
yeah,
if you're into that kind of thing, go check those out.
Yeah. Hey Val, glad you joined us. Val was at the event on Friday night. He's got a special hat that he will wear and cherish forever.
Never wash.
Never wash that hat. Or he's already washed it. So.
What's our mission for today?
I was going to say, that's a good, thank you for the lead in, Teddy. It's perfect. Let's talk about our mission for today. We can. Almost had a disaster here. Almost spilled my whiskey.
What are you pairing it? Is it the one from Joshua?
I'm pairing it with the Cedar Ridge American single malt whiskey. It can't be a Scotch because it's not made in Scotland, so it's a single malt whiskey.
If we see like smoke coming out of your podcast board and the lights flickering,
that's it. Oh, here we go. Here's the question. We even gotten to the mission and we've already got a question. So hold on. That's a good question. Hold on a second, Sammy Flo. We'll get right back to that. But our mission for today is questions. We sort of came up with some off the wall questions. I should actually say Marty came up with some off the wall questions. So as much as we're going to be answering these questions for ourselves, we really want you guys, our audience, to participate and give us your answers to these questions. We're curious. One of the things that we tell all of our guests when they come on is this is sort of really laid back and relaxed, and we like to bring our audience into this. So please feel free to share your answers to any of these questions that we share or that we ask. Brian,
Marty,
what are you doing?
Marty, what are you pairing
for a living? Or
Hold on, before he answers that, are you pairing it with anything?
What am I pairing with? I am pairing with
there it is.
New Riff single barrel.
Nice.
That I got at Costco this week. It's nice.
I know I don't drink, but I have a Greek sour cherry drink. So it's really good.
Speaking of Greeks, did you see that Lauren Coper? I tagged you in her post. She learned a new Greek word last week.
What is it? Is that a bad word? Oh, that's my favorite word. Malaka is the best word.
She didn't know that one, huh?
A good post. A good post. If you can go back onto Facebook and find it, you got to go back and look at it. I tagged you on it because when she said it, I thought, oh man, this is right up Teddy's alley. So, all right, Marty.
So what do I do for a living? I just ask questions, pretty much. No, like I have one of those minds that is like always thinking about how stuff works and asking questions in my mind. And you guys only get to hear like this small subset of all the questions that are going on in my mind. They're filtered pretty much. But yeah, I'm an engineer by training, and I do like engineering project management stuff. So that's what I am.
Yeah, Marty is, everybody says he's quiet, but he's like kind of the brain in this operation too. So he's very smart. Don't let him fool you because he's quiet. So
yeah, if you guys, if you ever meet me in person and you ask me a question or something, there might be like a little processing time where your question gets in queue. So I'm done processing, and then I've heard you most of the time, unless it's really noisy. And I'll get to your question.
Stogie Dino is smoking the HVC Pan Cal Maduro. Very nice.
And Caliente.
Yeah. All right. So, Marty, kick us off on these crazy questions that you came up with.
So, yeah, I just thought it would be an interesting show to ask some off-the-wall questions. Some are cigar related, some are not cigar related, and we'll see how many we get to. But yeah, jump in, let us know what if you have answers or want to share anything on these. So the first question, what is the worst cigar smoking experience that you've ever had?
Oh, can I go first?
You can.
Yes.
Not that I'm proud of this, but Marty was actually a participant in this terrible.
Was it my fault?
Huh?
Was it my fault?
No, it was not. No.
Okay, good.
An absolute. I've never in my life walked out of a cigar lounge because of ventilation. We were at a lounge for a herf with 8 guys at the time. And after smoking one cigar, probably half a cigar, we couldn't even see each other anymore. Our eyes were watering.
Our eyes were burning. It was so smoky.
Yeah, you guys told me that you couldn't even see each other, within like 3 feet.
Yeah.
Well, mostly because we had like tears in our eyes from the burning.
Yeah. I mean, and when I saw this question, I took some time to think about it. I'm thinking that's probably the worst experience I've ever had smoking a cigar. Most of my cigar experiences are very enjoyable or very laid back, but that one was just, it was uncomfortable. It was annoying. And it was even worse because the store employee, he could have been a manager or something like that, walked past us several times and didn't seem to care. So it was like we all got up and left and went to another lounge. So yeah.
Well, you came my ultimate. You called me that day.
Yep.
It's funny. I don't know if I have a similar story. I didn't smoke there, but I went to purchase cigars in that cigar lounge. We're not gonna say names, but my friend Luke, I don't know if he's watching us right now. He was right behind me, and then I finished the transaction. I picked up my cigars. I'm like, look, I gotta wait outside. I was about to pass out right there from all that smoke in the register. It was crazy. It's I don't understand. I don't know the reason.
Yeah. Brian smoking an Aguinaldos Rare Fusion Maduro. That is a great cigar. I want your opinion on it because we talked to Terrence about that on Friday night. So Sammy Flo thought you were a therapist.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like I am sometimes.
He is. Yeah. Yeah.
What project management is a lot of therapist talk. Yeah. Trying to get everyone to get their stuff done.
Only Matt Brugger.
It does happen.
That's what he said. It just happened.
He lives in Wisconsin, right?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay. I was about to say because
So
if he's
that's
in
his
Wisconsin.
worst. That's his
Yeah.
worst cigar smoking experience.
There you go.
What are the odds that it happened right when I asked the question?
Yeah. Sammy Flo says he had the same situation as I did with that. So
See, I never had a bad experience in the lounge or with a cigar. I only had like a bad experience with a cigar company. I'm not gonna mention a name that I just thought it tastes like straight like manure.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's like Uber Barnyard.
did you see this comment?
Oh yeah, look who comment.
Sometimes I'm her therapist.
There you go.
That explains a lot. How does it make you feel to be behind schedule, Marty?
Yeah.
Matt says the flyby happened last summer. Okay, well that's still
Okay.
bad.
I thought it just happened. Okay, that's funny.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I didn't realize Brian is Brian from the Chi-Town guys. I don't want to share his last name.
Yeah, I wondered if that was Brian.
He did.
Oh,
you went through the whole box of the whole box of rare fusions. Okay, I thought you went through the whole box of the special green box. So,
thanks for joining, Brian.
Yeah. Go ahead, Marty. I'm
Thanks,
sorry.
Go ahead. What? My worst experience?
Yes.
I don't know that I have. Like that one that you just mentioned is probably my worst one too.
Yeah.
Like I haven't really had any experience where I went somewhere and there was someone like so annoying.
No.
Or I did do that one time where I took this lighter and almost burned myself with it. Like I gave myself 3rd-degree burns or something in my palm, lighting it backwards.
I have some situations here and there at the lounge, like some picky, people, but I deal with it. But you always gonna have annoying experiences at the cigar lounges.
Oh, Sammy, I can't even picture that.
I bought cigars to a barbecue, and as I'm handing them out, almost everyone is asking, "Are these Cubans?"
Yes, that is such an annoying question.
Just lie to them and say, "Yeah, I smuggled them over the border."
Even people coming at the lounge, they're like, "You guys have Cubans? There's no Cubans. Why there's no Cubans?" I'm like, "What?" Sometimes I don't understand where humans just don't understand. It's just.
If you're not into cigars, I can see where you wouldn't know if you could actually buy Cubans or what. So,
But I get that question a lot. I think I get it once or twice a month that somebody like, yeah, it doesn't smoke cigars, but the question I get, you guys have Cubans? Why not? And when you're gonna get Cubans? Can you get Cubans? I'm like, no. I mean, I could get Cubans, but
I think I think when somebody asks that question, it's almost you're almost glad you're not passing out Cubans, first of all, because if they don't know enough about the cigar industry and what's going on, then they wouldn't even be able to appreciate a true Cuban if it's a good true Cuban. I'm not saying it's not, but so yeah, nice burn.
Really nice, man. Really good notes, really woody notes. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, you said San Andres wrapper and Habano, right?
Yep.
Beautiful.
All right, Marty. Number 2.
Second question. Okay, what is a hill you are willing to die on regarding a cigar-related opinion? I want Teddy to go first.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you the hill like a mountain?
You know the term hill you're going. Do I need to translate this into Greek?
No, I got you.
Do they have that? Do they not have that term in Greece? What is the Parthenon hill you're willing to die on?
I was about to say Olympus, by a hill, but close to Olympus. So, like basically that I hate, or that's just like it's good phrase, basically, right?
An opinion that you have about cigars that no one could change your mind about. I'm going to guess that its plume is not mold. That's your hill you're going to die on.
Hold on, Josh. Slasua, is it Slasua? Right, Slasua. He's gonna disagree with me, but yeah, it's not only that.
Somebody made a comment on our video where they said, "Come on, Teddy."
That was
Plume is
Slasua.
mold.
I
Yes,
think it's
you did.
Slasua.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I think he missed that. Maybe he missed or he just commented afterwards.
All right. Do you have one, Mike? Well, Teddy.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mike. Yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
I can hear the gears grinding in Teddy said,
Yeah, it's just because I have.
Don't hurt yourself.
It's all Greek to me.
My hill that I'll die on is ratings. We review cigars. I don't think we really rate them. And so the whole rating process, I hate it. I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. I think somebody can't tell me the difference between a 93 and an 88, but yet, they're going to tell me that, well, this is a bad cigar because they only get an 88, and this is a good cigar because it's a 93. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. I've said it on this show numerous times. I think ratings are ridiculous. I think reviews are good because it gives you an idea of what is in the cigar. But at the same point, you need to find somebody that you relate to, that has a similar palate to you. And I think Terrence said it, or somebody on our show just said it when they talked about flavor notes. And they said it's a psychological thing. If you hear green apple or you hear oak or you hear cocoa or something like that, it's naturally going to go, oh, okay, I'm going to start to look for that in a cigar. I think cigar reviews are good if you can identify with that person and go, okay, what I seem to like, they seem to like, so I know if they like something, I'm probably going to like it. But at the same point, I think reviews are so overrated. It annoys me. It just absolutely annoys me to the nth degree because I just think they just get too much momentum over a 94. And somebody else goes, I don't like that. So yeah, that's my hill.
What do you got, Marty? I'll go last. I'll go next one first.
I don't really have one. No, I don't have one. I don't have a hill I'm willing to die on. I'm pretty flexible.
What I got is, and as I thought about it, is when people just keep smoking the same gauge of cigars, right? People just love, and obviously I'm not trying to, stop people from smoking the 70 gauge or 80 gauges. So, Marty and Aganorsa will be really proud of me. I have turned a lot of people with bigger gauges cigars into Lunatic, the 8x80, and people smoke it. That it just is. People think it's a good, they get more flavor, but they don't. For me,
I'm glad you remind me. That's the hill I want to die on. I don't like big ring gauge cigars.
So I have proven to people at the lounge, I'm like giving them a different size, either Lancero, Robusto, or Toro, from people when they're smoking the 60 gauge and the 70 gauge is like, oh, this is good. But it's better, my opinion, because the smaller the gauge, you get more of the notes. And it has proven all the time when I give different Vitolas, different sizes of cigars to people, they're like, oh, that was really good. And it's the same cigar. I'm like, I told you. So, yeah, I missed all the comments that you were pressing.
I also agree with toilet paper in the lounge has to be over, not under.
I get also complaints about the ply too.
Oh,
definitely. You don't want single ply.
I agree. I like mats too. Use your own cutter. And especially if you're at a lounge. I actually forgot my cutter on Friday, but it was nice because the lounge had their desktop one, and I just go up there and have them cut it for me. But yeah,
don't put your mouth on it if you use the community cutter.
God, I hate that. Please don't do that.
Don't put the cigar in your mouth and then use the community cutter.
No.
Please do not. I've seen that, and I've plenty of times I'm like, stop, no, just I had to so many times move.
I love.
What do you make them do? Make them bite it off with their teeth then?
I give them what I do. I give them either a free cutter that I have from event that I have like a whole box that nobody uses. I'm like, here, you can have it. It's free. It's yours. Or like I say, if I have anything that's laying around, I'm not gonna return it to me and just go ahead and keep it, basically.
Slashua, that's a great hill to die on. I think that's a great hill to die on. So, and just for our listeners that aren't watching it, his hill is there's no need to spend any more than $20 on a premium cigar. I agree 100%. Fireborn says people need to understand the difference between differences of tobacco, cigarette, pipe, cigar, and don't group them all the same. Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you, Fireborn. Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
So, it's not unfortunate, but we do it. We have some people that come in that play also the slots at Ultimate, and then, they're smoking cigarettes. And obviously a lot of lawns don't allow that, right? And we were talking about with one of the regular customers at Ultimate the other day, it's the cigarette smell just doesn't go away. They say cigar smell doesn't go away, but it does. Cigarette smell just always lingers and always kind of stays there, and it's kind of weird. So you cannot compare those two. Absolutely not.
No. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, keep them coming if there's other stuff you guys can think of.
We know what this, it's in Nicaragua. It has this wrapper, it has this binder, it has this filler. Go ahead and have fun and go tell me what a cigarette pack has inside. And if you find all the ingredients, what to do, I'll give you some money. So there's no way.
All right, next question. If you could bring back one discontinued line or just one more box, what would it be? Teddy wants to go first.
Perdomo Noir, 2005.
No.
Nice.
Yes. Hold on.
He's leaving.
Hold on. He's going to get his box.
I know he's running in the house getting his box. He's unprepared for the show. What about you, Marty? What brand would you bring back while we wait for Teddy to?
I made these questions. I'm not supposed to have to answer them.
Do you have one?
Not that I can think of. No.
See, this one I'll wait for Teddy to come back because Teddy's going to probably agree 100%. So I don't want to miss him saying this, but it's so funny because I wonder why a lot of these brands don't bring back some of their classic cigars. I mean, it's not like, okay, if it's a tobacco issue, it's fine. But for most, it's like they can bring these back. They're a great seller. There it is.
Seriously, I bought this in 2022. I still have it closed. This is from 2005.
What are you saving it for?
I don't know. Just leave me alone, okay? It's just this cigar, guys, is so good. I'm gonna open the box.
It might be getting worse.
It could be getting mold.
No, I have a great. Just stop. Don't be negative. Be positive.
No, the whole box is full of plume. Teddy's okay with that.
Big L wants the Murcielago, the second edition. That's a good cigar.
I wish they would bring back the Dojo Turtle cigar.
Yeah. The psychedelic turtle?
Psychedelic turtle. Yeah. I guess the 2, which was better than the 1, because I didn't get any of those. So I want that to come back.
Teddy's gone. I'm going to say mine. Here's back now. I want them to bring back the Camacho Imperial Barrel Stout cigar. That is a great cigar. It came out in
another Dojo, right?
Was that?
Wasn't that another Dojo release?
It was a Dojo release. It came out in 2017. And this is what I was talking about. It got such a great review and people loved it so much they brought it back in 2019. Bring it back again. Make it, bring it back every 2 years. Single Cask is doing it with their cigar. They bring it back every 2 years. They let it ferment for 2 years in a barrel and they bring it back. If you're getting something that's a hot seller, why wouldn't you try to figure out a way to
bring it there's few things. One of the main things. one of the main things is like they ran out of tobacco. That's what I heard about Neuer. And then shout out to Eric, because Eric find me this box. David knows Eric from Gab.com. But if you guys find a box, I'll pay money. Please email us, please. I just love this cigar so much.
Wilson, it's good to see you. And Marty, he agrees. He wants the turtle brought back.
Yes.
So
Good to see you, Wilson.
Turtle, yes, that's another good one. I have one left. Turtle, the psychedelic turtle.
is it number 2 that you have?
Yes, I never tried the first one. Yeah, that's number 2.
I heard number 2 was the better of them.
Really? Okay.
That's what I don't think I've ever had any of them. So, yeah. So, but it's, I mean, it's like, and I also thought of, oh God,
Marty, I maybe missed it. What did you say? Which one was it?
The psychedelic turtle too.
The psychedelic, yeah. Yeah, okay.
I tell you what, this Supreme Leaf, the 109, is maybe my favorite Supreme Leaf ever.
It's burning.
That's smoking really good. It's burning really nice. Look at the ash is really nice and white. Mike, what are you about to say?
There was another cigar. I can't think of it. It was another release from Dojo, and I can't think of the name of it offhand. But we've asked for it countless times. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Not talking about the Asylum one, right?
No. Yeah. What was it?
Mishugana.
Mishugana. Thank you. I knew. Yes.
Mishugana is really good.
I did get to try one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought
a bundle of them, and they went through them fast.
I split a whole. I had a box. Well, it was a bundle, but it was 22, and I split it with Sheldon. Yeah, Sheldon bought a box.
And again, and I'm not blowing smoke up Steve Saka's ass at all, but it's he realized he had a banger with the was Wagashi and made that a regular release. Now he's turned around and realized that he had a banger with the TGS
Jubilee.
Was that?
I think the 10th Jubilee is what I was going to say, but you're saying the Circo de Chaparrito.
Yeah, the Circo de Chaparrito, and boom, it's going to be a regular release.
Hey, Marty, I smoked it the other day. That was really good. I mean, the size is not my favorite, but that was really good flavor. So thank you.
But I think I'm surprised that brands don't think about that when they're putting a cigar together. Going, if this is really good, can we duplicate this? Can we come back and?
It's hard because you can't sometimes master the blend that you put together. If you run out of that tobacco and that
yeah,
it's not going to be the same. Yeah.
I mean, I guess from my, and I'm not, obviously I don't own a cigar brand, but that'd be one of the things I would always consider is going, if we're going to put out a limited release and it goes.
And they know where they got the tobacco from, right?
Right.
So it seems like they should be able to get it again.
Yeah.
Unless the farmer goes out of business.
And that'd be my question is I'm buying the tobacco going, hey, I'm buying these, 6,000 bundles and I'm going to make this limited release cigar. But if this is really good, can I get more of this? Can I get more of this tobacco? And be able to at least be able to have that in the back of your mind going, hey, if this is great and we see our numbers go through the ceiling, we're going to want to try to pull this back and fire it back up. So
see, it says online that the Neuer, it's a Cuban seed wrapper that is aged in bourbon barrel. So maybe they just ran out of the wrapper, and it happens. Maybe they cannot grow it anymore.
Maybe. So.
All right, next question. If you were given a chance to spend 1 week at a cigar factory, which master blender would you want to shadow?
Oh, that's just one? Oh, that's the
question.
Just one.
Oh. Why you do that to me? just
narrow it down to one.
It's hard because it's hard. That's a hard question, man.
Are you throwing me into the pool first? Do I need to go out there?
I know what you're gonna say.
No, you don't. I'll guarantee it. I'll lay money down right now. You don't know what I'm going to say.
Maybe I don't. I thought you were going to say Edgar Norsa.
Do they have to be alive? They do have to be alive.
Yes.
Okay.
TX says Don Pepin. That's a good choice. If I can,
My father's.
Don Pepin. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
They got a lot of flack on Friday. I went back and watched the Dojo cigar brand stock market, and my father got a lot of flack. They got a lot of flack, and there was some split decisions over whether they're buying or selling. So they're questioning a lot of their marketing and what's going on with them. So it was interesting to hear their take on it. So Smoking Arborist, aka Matt Brugger, wants to spend time with Nick Melillo. That's a good choice too.
Yeah, I like that choice.
I totally when I saw the question, it was my first thought. So it has nothing to do with anything else. Willie Herrera. I want to spend time with Willie Herrera and just understand how he blends these cigars because man, he doesn't miss. It was a toss-up between him and Steve Saka. It was a toss-up, but I really want to spend some time with Willie Herrera and just see the process and understand. I mean, I wouldn't turn away anybody. I mean, if I get to spend a week with any master blender, it would be just unbelievable. But I just want to understand how he puts all this stuff together, you know? So there we go. There you go, Sammy. I knew he was going to come in there.
Yep.
Okay. So Matt and I are on the same page. But yeah, I mean, I think any of these guys have just got such an unbelievable palate and an unbelievable ability to blend cigars. And obviously that's what we consider them master blenders, but it's just like going, how do you do it? You know, I mean, I think Saka was talking about it, or I think it was Saka that says, you know, okay, if it's not quite right, we're taking a little bit of this tobacco out and adding a little bit more of this. And it's like, holy cow, that they can dissect it that far and know we're going to take out a half a leaf of this and we're going to put in another half a leaf of that. It's like, okay, you know, so that's my pick.
I think I would choose Saka.
Yeah.
But like James Brown would be a close second.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I think I probably know more because he does a lot more interviews and stuff. But like James Brown, I don't see him doing as many interviews. I would love to be able to pick his brain. And
yeah,
that's the choice I was going with. Oveja Negra, James Brown.
Yeah, they do tours there. That would be fun to go on.
Yes, and it's also like it's the first factory that you see in Esteli, Nicaragua, when you go down the street. And it's a great answer that you said that, Marty, because he uses so much complexity in his cigars with the Killer Bee, the Tiger Lily, that he has all these wrappers together with Candela, Habano, and Maduro wrapper on the cigar. The caps are pigtails, or you got just a little cap, you know, on some of the cigars that has a little Candela wrapper, the Killer Bee, and it just, there's so much options that he has in his cigars, and it's amazing. And I would love to spend a day or 2 days in a Oveja Negra factory.
Yeah, I think it's just interesting. I think
somebody said AJ, and I wouldn't get as much because I don't speak Spanish, and I don't think he speaks English.
Okay, thank you, Fire. I knew I heard it somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah.
So Saka, so I don't understand. So Saka was with Bob, the cigar guy.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell the band was on the wrong side because he didn't smoke right.
Yeah.
The band was on the wrong side of the cigar. They like put the bands on the.
It was a whole thing. He's talking about blending cigars and how, you know, I came away with a new measurable for cigar smoking, and that's the piss test. Steve said that's how he tests if a cigar is right. He should be able to lay it on his bumper, go into the gas station, take a leak, come back out, be able to draw on that cigar, and it still be lit. And that's when he knows it's wrapped correctly, because it stays lit for that period of time. And I'm thinking, man, that's.
And if it's really good, he can do number 2.
But when he said that, I'm like, man, that is it. Because how many times you put a cigar down, and it'll be down for 30, 40 seconds. You go back to, you're like, how is this out already? Or even for a minute. You put it down for a minute and you come back and you're like, I gotta relight this thing. Come on, So
Yeah, I thought it was the opposite all this time. I did not know that. I thought if the cigar turns off, it's a good thing. If it stays lit, it's a bad thing. So it's the opposite.
It's too tight. If it goes out too fast, it's wrapped too tight, and there's too much, and so you're not getting that draw through it, where it should be a nice slow burn.
Something's going on, because sometimes there'll be a cigar where it stays lit for most of the cigar, and then they'll hit a point where it just goes out.
Yeah.
It gets real touchy all of a sudden.
Not besmirching Aganorsa, but the Cerberus. When I smoke the Cerberus or the Guardian of the Farm, about halfway through, I got to relight that sucker. I don't know why, but it's like clockwork. All of a sudden, be like, I got to relight this thing. It's like, geez. So yeah, it's Val Chavez says it's all about the construction. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Val, and that's what Steve said. That's what he said. So, all right, Marty. Should we take a quick break here? We've been 46 minutes. Let's take a break and listen to our sponsors, and then we'll come back and jump into question number 5.
That's our last cigar question. So the rest of these are going to be not cigar related.
Okay, perfect.
Which may be funner. I don't know.
All right.
Step into luxury at Ultimate Cigar Lounge, where passion meets perfection. Discover a world of premium cigars, hand-selected from the finest tobacco regions. From bold beginners to seasoned aficionados, our curated collection delights every palate. Grab a cigar from our amazing selection, pair it with freshly brewed coffee or fine spirits, and sit back and relax in an atmosphere of elegance and warmth. Ultimate Cigar Lounge, your haven for unforgettable moments. Visit us today and ignite your senses. Ultimate Cigar Lounge, located in Villa Park, Illinois. Looking for the ultimate eyewear experience in Chicagoland? Discover Eyewear Fix, your premier eyewear store for over 28 years. From sunglasses to sports glasses to safety gear, we've got it all at every price point. Bring your prescription, and we'll handle the rest. Our appointment-only office offers a private, concierge-style experience tailored to your busy schedule. Call or text Chris at 630-853-4167 to book your visit and see why Eyewear Fix surpasses expectations. Eyewear Fix, where style meets precision. Get your fix today.
This episode of Type Town Cigars is brought to you by Aganorsa Leaf Cigars, where a great cigar begins exactly where they should, with the tobacco. Grown from authentic Cuban seed tobacco on Aganorsa's own farms in Nicaragua, these cigars are built on flavor, balance, and craftsmanship. No gimmicks, no shortcuts. From the first light to the final draw, you taste the difference when the leaf comes first. Aganorsa Leaf Cigars. The leaf is our strength. Whoop. There we go. Marty, you've gone blurry.
I have?
Yeah.
I don't look blurry to me.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just me. All right.
I can see what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went a little blurry, but it got fixed now.
All right. Let's hit number 5.
All right. So name the first thing you ever built, cooked, or created that made you feel genuinely proud.
You can hear the crickets going off when Teddy looks off in this.
There's a lot of things. I mean, Greek chicken, potatoes, pasta. Yeah, Greek chicken and potatoes. I was very proud of myself when I first made it.
The first time you made that, how old were you?
Be 23, probably. But I've been grilling since I was a little kid. So, I'll take that back. Since a little kid, probably 13 years old, 10 years old, my dad put me on the grill. So, actually, yes, grilling from a little kid to this day. So
he put you in charge of the grill
since a little kid, yeah. So up to this day, wow. I'm the one that grills, and I'm my dad. So, mostly my dad will be the main person when it comes to the lamb on Easter. But other than that, when it comes to regular grilling, lamb chops, steaks, stuff like that, it's mostly me.
So, David, you cured your own cigars? It's interesting. It's cool.
Henry Clay brine cured wrapper. So you took a Henry Clay and you brine cured the wrapper?
Yeah.
Interesting, David.
Okay, Mike. Now to add the tobacco leaf on that. Yeah, there we go.
Tobacco leaf on what?
I'm assuming on the my read or something. Matt he built his own grill shack. It is an impressive grill shack. You need to send us a picture. I should send us a picture and show that on the
Dude, that's awesome. So when it's snowing, hurricane, just dude, you can just grill. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice. He's got a nice little smoke shack, grill shack.
I like that.
Yeah. So my first thing is I cooked was probably 10 years ago. And this is tells you a lot about my childhood. My grandfather was from Italy, and we never had Italian food when we were at his house. Never talked about it.
Wow. Why?
Yeah, there's a long story behind it, but it's just, and I'm finding out more and more as I get older. As I talk to my mother, she tells me some of the reasoning behind it. But I wanted to learn how to make pasta. I wanted to learn how. So I had a friend, I still have a friend, who cooks pasta on a regular basis.
And then you talk about pasta from scratch?
Yes, pasta from scratch. So awesome. Went over to his house. He taught me, and a couple weeks later, I went home, and a couple weeks later, I made homemade ravioli. And, oh my gosh, it was fantastic. And it got to the point that when the kids were younger, we would say, "Hey, what do you want for your birthday dinner?" And they would all say, "We want homemade ravioli." And I'm like, this isn't a quick, hour process. This takes we want homemade ravioli. So to be okay, well, we might not have it on your birthday. We'll have it on that Saturday after your birthday or before for you. But yeah, when I learned how to make pasta, and I'm proud to now say that both of my kids, I think all three of my kids, can make pasta on their own. So it's really, really good. My son actually made it for his reception party that they had at their house. And he made enough pasta for 30 people. So I was pretty impressed watching him do it all and roll it all out and stuff like that. So
that's a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. So
bellissimo.
Yeah.
Bravo.
I gave you the flex. So yeah.
He wants you to have the tobacco in your hand. Like he wants you to get it.
Okay.
Yeah. Almost the whole. Okay.
I'll have Terrence send me some tobacco.
Yeah, just take one of those bunches off the plone and put it in the mail.
There you go. So Matt's got the barbecue wise. There's a smoked turkey breast dialed in. Oh, that's always nice. That's always
so
nice.
now everybody wants it. That's good. That sounds really good, actually.
Ooh, Sammy Flo was making carrot cake from scratch. Nice.
Do you want some cigars for some carrot cake?
One of our friends, Turtle, makes cheesecake from scratch.
Oh,
it's always nice when he shows up at a herb to be able to share that with all of us. We actually tell him that he needs to bring it with him each time he comes down. So yeah. Smoked turkey sounds great. So
we missed Turtle's cheesecake at our herbs. He hasn't been to the last two.
Yeah. Marty, what about you? Did you
probably the first thing I was most proud of was like my first house. The basement was unfinished, and I finished the basement.
Nice.
I did the drywall and framed it up and
you did the cedar room, right?
What's that?
The cedar room.
I did make this room. Yeah. I've since then done another basement and this room and other things, but that was like the very first thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't the question for you something that you cooked, or just general made?
It was you ever built, cooked, or created?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Nobody said that this podcast was the best thing they ever created. I'm surprised at you guys.
I always wanted to do something like this, all three of us, so it's like we're kind of the same.
I teed it up for you guys, and you just totally blew it.
Brian, that is a comment that I leave to Terrence. There's a comment I leave to Terrence. My basement's waiting for you, Marty. Some materials and cigars. I'm telling you, that's a flight to New York without a problem, boy. That's supplies and cigars. You just gotta do the work. Come on. So it's always fun to do something. I mean, I had help building the lounge here. I had a friend of mine help me because he had all the tools. I could do it, but I didn't have all the tools to do it.
Got to get the right tools.
You got to have the right tools. And at 58 years old, I keep telling the fun size one, hey, I need to buy this. I need to buy this. And okay. And I'll use it like 3 or 4 times and it'll be it. So it's like, she's like, we're getting a big collection of tools. Well, yeah, but you got to have the right tools.
These days, I say it's so easy to learn how to do anything because you can just go and there's this library of all these people who want to teach you for free on YouTube how to do stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Like when I did that the first time, it was like I didn't know anything.
Yep. Yeah.
And I had to know a guy or ask a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's always fun. It's always a boost to your ego when you can do that. I'm actually in the process. We started it on Saturday, building a gazebo. And oh my gosh.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's a lot of up and down on the ladder. It's a lot of trying to get things to fit in the right spots. And yeah, but it's coming along and we're taking our time. We're like, we're not building Rome here. This isn't going to happen all, we're taking our time, getting everything right. So yeah. So.
But. All right. Next one. What is the most niche or obscure topic that you could give a 20-minute presentation on without any preparation?
I think at this point I could probably do it on a podcast. I think I could talk about how to kick off a podcast.
How to start a podcast.
Yeah, I think I can probably
20 minutes.
In 20 minutes without any notes right now. I think we've discovered a lot. Building this thing has been interesting, but at the same point, we've learned a lot. It's not a matter of buying a microphone and a soundboard and kicking on the camera. That's part of it. But then all of a sudden you get all the stuff on the back end that you guys don't see. And it's like, holy cow. Yeah, I could probably do 20 minutes and probably have to be cut off after 20 minutes.
I want to hear Teddy's answer. He's really thinking.
Probably for me, and I'm kind of really proud of that. Working at the lounge and started my love for cigars is just explain to people within not even 20 minutes or 10 minutes if they want to, okay, what this blend
but
has.
You have to fill 20 minutes of time. That's part of that's the hard part.
I mean, I spent 20 minutes in the humidor before with a person. So
how about in a crowded room full of like 100 people? You have to get up and talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then also I can do, I think, 20 minutes when it's a cigar event. And if I was the rep for the event, I could definitely talk about the blends and the size, the vitolas of the cigars that they have, the background or the history of, say, the owner or whatever. So I think I would do a good job of explaining to people for 20 minutes about either a brand of cigars or just general about cigars, how to start, how to cut it, light it. So I think I'm getting good at that.
Matt, I did it. I did it for 5 years. In the last year, I thought the two of us were going to come to blows.
You have to
absolutely. I agree. It's not a good idea.
Say what it is so all the people on Spotify can.
Oh yeah. So Matt's thing is why it's not a good idea to work with your wife. He spends all day with mine. Yeah, I love her. We have a great time. We thought it'd be fine to work together, and it was. It's just we realized along the way there were a lot of obstacles we didn't expect to have. So yeah, it's definitely not a good idea to work with your wife.
It is not. And if it is, if you guys, it happens and you're in the same job, try to just separate in different departments.
We were in 2 different departments.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. Being at the Aganorsa event on Friday, Joshua was there, and there was a woman there, and she was pouring drinks. Yeah, and I didn't realize it was his wife until we started talking. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking that's really a good way to do it because he's sort of out there talking with.
That was his wife. I didn't ever know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every
was pouring
event,
drinks.
Josh comes with his wife, and it's
Yeah,
pretty
and
cool.
she was pouring drinks, and really a good team. I really
It is.
enjoyed talking to her. So it was really, I mean, I enjoyed talking to Joshua, but it was nice talking to her and hearing her take on all the different bottles and what she gets out of them. And it was funny because the one I'm drinking now, she's like, "Here, try this," and I tried it, and I thought, man, and it's weird because I'm like, I'm getting green apple, and she's like, "No, that's it." She goes, "You should be getting it," and then she goes, "After you have a cigar, you're probably gonna get a stone fruit like a plum." And sure enough, I started smoking a cigar, and I started getting a little bit of plum on it. So
It's
it
very
was
knowledgeable.
cool. Yeah, very knowledgeable.
Especially when it comes to cigars. I was just very surprised and very happy to hear her talking when I met her.
Yep.
I'm an engineer, so I could put you all to sleep about really obscure, technical, deep inner working. Like I could tell you how a phone call is made from the time your phone goes off the hook till when you're connected to the next person. Yeah.
You just aged us. You aged me and you. Teddy has no idea what you're talking about, a hook. He's like, "What are you talking about? Your phone going off the hook?"
Yeah.
All of us old folks are going, "We know exactly what you're talking about."
I'm a millennial. I mean, I got the phones like that.
Did you? Were
You
you
ever have a
around
phone
with
that
phone?
like had a
Yes,
rotary
in
dial?
Greece. Absolutely, yes. I had a landline like that in Greece. I was born in the 90s, guys. You forgot that? It's like I was born in the 2000s.
Oh, wait. So I did not realize. So Wilson, you are going to have your wife working with you at the lounge? Wait. You've got to fill us in on this.
Oh, Wilson, this is awesome.
Wilson, we need to talk because there's a lounge. We're going to be interviewing Don from White Smoke and Ash in Crest Hill. We're going to do an interview with him coming up here. It'll be a pre-recorded one. But him and his wife built the lounge and worked together every night. So and they're a phenomenal couple. Absolutely phenomenal. I talked to both of them. So Wilson, we'll have to talk about that.
I think it's great. If your wife, especially Wilson, and just general people's wife willing to do that, and they're also willing to learn about cigars or they smoke a cigar, it's a great thing. It's going to be a great team for sure.
What the hell you say, Teddy?
My wife has her own business, and I'm her IT guy. She doesn't pay me anything. She makes me my lunch though. So
it was great. Let me say, it was great working with the fun size one when we did. The problem is it was like this very difficult position of she wanted to defend me or I wanted to defend her at times, and you can't. You at that point you're two separate employees, so you've got to sort of. And it was really tough. That was what we got into was, wait a minute, I want to defend you in this situation because I know you're right, or but you sort of can't. You sort of got to sort of take a seat back and go, all right, I've got to sort of let this play out. So that was one of the challenges we had, And at the same point too, it was we were two separate people, but because we were married, everybody saw us as one. So it was this weird dynamic that one of the things that was big is to be able to get out of it because we didn't want to be in that position. Yes, Al, your wife, she does a good job too. She does a good job too. So, but Al says his wife helps him at events, but that's it. So,
but again, comes to the good team right there. So it's
yeah. For people that don't know, Cigar Smoking Arborist, aka Matt Brugger, has a tree service, and so they bought that from her dad. So obviously, she said, if we're buying it from my dad, I'm one of your employees, or she's one of the owners. So Matt sort of got to listen to her. She is controlling stock in the company. No.
What's the next question, Marty?
Next question is: have you ever seen a UFO or a ghost?
Ooh.
My dad has stories. I have a story, but I don't think so. It was a ghost. It's probably someone that's just outside the door in Greece, but not really.
What?
So when I was young, I went up. We were a apartment complex, kind of looking. It's I don't know how you really say it. It's not a It is like an apartment complex, but they're bigger than an apartment. It's like a house, but bigger square feet, right? So I was playing on the computer at the nighttime, and then I kept hearing something on the hallway. So the exit door is close to the computer, and I put my ear on the door, and I hear like a knocking noise, and I thought it was like a ghost, but I think it was just somebody outside tried to get in. But yeah, nothing really with ghosts, no, or UFOs. I want to see a UFO. I want to see an alien, especially now with the Alien Files coming out. So
we do have one. You've seen an
oh yeah,
alien
we do. Yes, where's Wayne? We do have a friend that he's from another planet.
That doesn't count.
It's funny that this question came up because we had a coffee hour today at the company I work for now, and so we were talking about stuff, and it came up about aliens, and an interesting comment was made, and it got me thinking, because in the comment that was made is, we're ignorant to think we're the only ones here. So it's interesting, that's the line of thinking that some people have, and I'm not saying they're wrong, I'm not saying they're right. It's interesting to think that, and at the same point, to go, okay, so we are the only ones in this world, or this, I don't know,
galaxy
or whatever. I've never seen one. I sort of agree with Val. He says nope, and don't want to see one either. I don't want to see a ghost. I don't want to see a alien. I have no desire to. But it is funny because we have a light that goes on and off in our house just randomly at times. So my dad, who's passed away, we will always say, George, what are you doing? Because it's just all of a sudden we'll be watching TV and all of a sudden the light will just go out by itself. I'm like, George, turn the lights back on. So that's the humor we get out of it. We don't go any further than that.
So you don't know what's turning the lights off?
No.
So you may have seen a ghost.
We may have. He could be here in the house. There we go. Just watch Men in Black. They got rid of, the National Enquirer is gone. I mean, that's where you used to get all your ghost and all of your alien tips, was the National Enquirer. No.
So right after I graduated, I got my own apartment. It was in this really old building in this basement. It was a dump. Nothing worked, but it was cheap. And I was on my own, and I could smoke cigars in there because nobody cared. So after about a week, the haunting started. Like every night at 2:30, the closet door would creak open, and the room would get really cold and start to smell like stale. I can't do this without laughing.
Uh-oh.
Did you have like
Go on.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
It would start to smell like stale cigar smoke and whiskey. And then the whisper would come out of the closet. The rent is due. So I did everything to try and stop this. I salted the windows. You ever heard that, where you could put salt, the ghost across the salt? Salted the windows, slept with the light on. Nothing worked. And then after a week, the ghost appeared at the foot of my bed. It was this translucent old guy in this t-shirt. And he said, "You think you can stop me? I used to live in this place 40 years ago. I used to own it. I died right here in this basement.
Time to go."
And he said it was a heart attack. And he said, and it was because 3 people owed me rent, and I'm still collecting. And I collect more than rent now. So I was scared. I didn't know what to do. But I looked over and I saw my humidor. I opened it up, grabbed a box of Macanudos and threw it at him, and poof, he was gone. I never saw him again.
So all he did, so you're telling me that guy just wanted cigars? He just wanted some free
That was it.
cigars.
I was lucky I had Macanudos because
Oh,
I had white.
Since that day, that's why you don't smoke Macanudos just because of that day.
If I had White Owls, I'd be dead.
oh,
That's kind of funny. You weren't drunk or anything like that, right?
It's a made-up story, Teddy. I made that story.
yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe it happened. You know, you had a couple of drinks and then the guy just came up on the door, opened the door, came in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fireborn
I
says,
tried to make it through without laughing.
yes.
No, that was real. You got me.
Fireborn says, my ex-wife and I, and there's a reason she's his ex-wife, and I both swear we had a ghost cat that we could feel move around in the bed at night. All right.
Well,
My dad and my cousin has a lot of stories. I just never had any stories.
Sammy Flo says, I have a town, Pine Bush, next to me that is known for alien sightings. Oh, okay.
I wish we had somebody from Nevada here so he could tell us maybe there's some alien, footage from Nevada.
Fireborn says, burn sage. Flasco wants to know what kind of stogies did the ghost landlord smoke. Val wanted you to wait for Halloween.
he was
tossed
okay
the
with
Gurkha.
Macanudo.
You tossed the Gurkha ghost on him.
And the Perdomas would have been handy. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm keeping those.
Oh, my God.
Would you throw your Perdomas at a ghost to get him
Absolutely
to go
no. Nope.
away? You would fight the ghost for the
I'll fight the
Perdomo
ghost.
wars.
These are my Perdomos, dude.
Nice.
Go back in the grave.
Oh, all right, Marty. What's next?
Are we gonna do like news and tales from the wild side? Because
You can't.
I don't
got-
have many news. I only have the one really huge news from California, but nothing like crazy.
Well, I want to play your intro.
We haven't played it for a while.
I know.
Go ahead. Matter of fact, yes, because I've got something we can talk about. I've got
There you
something
go.
to talk about the news. So go ahead and do the news from Teddy.
Oh, I gotta find it.
Oh, I can-
we haven't played it for a while.
Here, I got it.
We haven't done it for 2 weeks, no?
Three, two, one.
And now, CTCP presents This Week in Cigar News with Teddy the Greek.
Hey, the Greek.
Yes. All right. I'm going to jump this off because it's
Go ahead.
following up on something from last week's show that we talked about. And Fred Rui, I want to get Fred on our show. I don't know. That show could go off the rails real fast because Fred is a character. But Fred Rui from Cigar Press wrote an article this week on Boveda packets and rehydrating. And here's the article.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So check out cigarpress.com. You can read the article. It's called Stop Rehydrating Boveda Packs. You're Ruining Your Cigars. So he starts out saying, you open the humidor, you grab the Boveda pack, it crunches. And instead of accepting really like an adult, you think, I bet I can fix this. So he says, no,
It's
you
so
can't.
true.
He
As
says,
you
"No,
do that,
you
you're like,
can't."
maybe I can fix this. Yeah.
Yeah. Somewhere in 1989, somebody thought Police Academy 6 was a good idea, which he's right there too.
I want my $4 back.
2 is a bad idea. Revisiting 3, 4, 5 times is even worse. See where I'm going with this? So he basically is going through and saying exactly what we talked about last week is a bad idea. And Boveda came out and they sent him an email saying, and here's what they said: it's tempting to treat Boveda packs like a forever product. Just add water and keep going. While it's technically possible to get them squishy again, doing so often undermines the very reason people buy them: precision. Here's why recharging packs is generally a bad move for your cigar collection. Technical risks, precision, and chemistry. Boveda packs aren't just wet sponges. They are sophisticated two-way humidity control systems based on a saturated salt solution. And he goes on to explain about that. He goes on to talk about RH levels. And then he says the summary comparison, risk versus rewards. When you look at the cost of a cigar versus the cost of a Boveda, the math rarely favors the DIY approach. A single premium cigar often costs more than a 4-pack of Boveda. By using a compromised DIY rehydrated pack, you're essentially putting an expensive cigar collection at the expense of a let me rephrase it. DIY rehydrated pack, you're essentially putting an expensive cigar collection, an expensive humidor, or both at risk to save $5. If that pack leaks, over humidifies your cigars, causing irreversible damage, your savings vanishes instantly. In the end, rehydration puts your entire cigar collection at risk. The lack of precision paired with the risk of degradation or mold, not plume, Teddy, mold.
Yes, that's what I was about to tell you.
Rehydrating Boveda packs far less practical than simply replacing them for a few dollars. So
yeah, I read that online. That after we talked about it, I did some research. There was some articles online that it can cause mold on your cigars due to the fact that, yeah, you can use, say, rehydrate the packet of the Boveda, but it said online that it could cause it's something that the eye cannot see, and it could cause it to turn into a mold. I stopped doing it, I think, the past 2 years, recharging my Boveda packs. So
definitely don't wait until they get crunchy.
Yeah. No, if you're waiting.
Don't dunk them in water.
No, you don't dunk them in water either. Yeah. Yeah.
I have both options online.
And I would say there's a limited number of times you can do it before they're just going to wear out. But
yeah,
I still think you can do it once or twice.
But I just thought it was funny that
you don't dunk it and you don't let it get crunchy, you'll be okay.
I just thought it was funny that Fred and Cigar Press was jumping on one of our comments from last week. So
yeah,
it was directed at us, but so be it. Maybe Boveda is listening to us. Maybe they're going to be a sponsor.
Maybe
Boveda wants to listen to us.
I love Boveda.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, Cigar Oasis came with the same concept, and now they're making packs like Boveda packs. I haven't tried them. I don't know if anybody from our listeners tried them, and if similar and they're good as Boveda packs. But
I wonder if Boveda has some kind of patent.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't researched that.
Yeah, who knows? So then, what else you got? You got any other news, Teddy?
So, thanks to Half Wheel, like we always talked about, that we looked. Half Wheel has a lot of reviews lately for the some of the PCA cigars that came out, but one of the big news that stand out, and I was like, wow. So, California, cigar tax rate decreasing this summer. So, July 1st, the rate will drop from 54% to a wholesale cost to 51%. It changed consumers.
What state is that?
A little bit of money. So California. So
wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them reducing taxes.
Yeah. It's the first time.
They've got to eliminate the list. You got, if you forget about reducing taxes, eliminate the list.
Yeah, so since 2008, the cigar tax rate has ranged from a low of 27% parts of 2016 and 2017 to a high of 65% that was effective up to this year. But July 1st of 2025 will get reduced to 54%. It's still a lot, but now New York hopefully follows the same thing, because I think New York has 65, also 70% tax.
You're not doing yourself any favors.
No.
Unless you're going to go down to 20%, you're not doing yourself any favors.
It's ridiculous. Just be like Florida. Just do 0. Because I'm going to Florida May 31st to, the first week of June. I'm bulking on cigars. I'm telling you right now. When I go to cigar lounges, just be happy and just give them a hug that they have 0 taxes.
Val's going to California. They're dropping it down 3%. He's moving. There you go, Val.
We're moving to California, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you wouldn't go to Seattle.
Why? Seattle is high, no?
Because he's a Seahawks fan.
Oh, yeah. And the other one was trade court rules that Trump's 10% tariffs for cigars are illegal. So I I'll leave it up to the people out there. But the U.S. Court of International Trade has once again struck down those tariffs. So we'll see what will be a change for our cigars.
It won't be. There won't be a change.
I don't think so.
In New York City is 75% tax.
See, 75% New York City. Yeah, it's the worst one I think is Utah with 80-something percent. So.
We're not going to see any change. Like I said, you might see something in 2027 where brands are less apt to increase as much. They might do a 1 or 2% increase, but you're not going to see anybody go back and say, "Oh, well, wait, hey, we're getting those back." No. So Val says if the Bears can move to Indiana. If the Bears can move to Indiana, then he can move to California. And Fireborn doesn't like the. I'm not sure if you don't like the California drop or the New York taxes. So.
Yeah, it's just it's like a joke, you know.
Tax?
No way.
50 cents per cigar. Okay. Wow.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 75 is
75% tax.
Is stupid. Absolutely stupid. I mean, 45% here. It's just from November. It's just ridiculous. So it
could be worse.
It could be worse, but still, it's like people vote. Yeah. That's what I gotta say. November 4th, vote for your governor. I'm not gonna get into politics, but it's just ridiculous. We are not. So,
all right.
But yeah, that was the news. No, that was the news. Literally, there's not a lot of news right now. There's still coming, wrapping up with PCA and a lot of the booths, a lot of, like I said, cigar reviews from all the PCA new releases coming out. So, hopefully, we'll see the next 1 or 2 weeks some news.
Yeah. Yeah, Minnesota. Matt says Minnesota is so tax heavy. Yeah, I know. So, all right, Marty, carrying on.
You want one more question?
Yeah,
that's it.
Then we'll jump into the wild tales.
Yeah,
or maybe 2 more questions.
There you go.
What is the worst air travel experience you ever had?
Oh my God! Am I going first?
Sure.
I got 2 of them. Spirit, God bless. I know, rest in peace. And then
there's a movement to buy. There's a movement right now, so don't say rest in peace.
Listen,
GoFundMe to buy it.
It's probably one of they never had an accident. No airplanes. Even they had some moments that they will put electrical tape right when you take off. They had no accidents all these years. So
I think I saw something that there's like a GoFundMe or there's some sort of a fundraising thing to be able to buy it. So get them out. So who knows?
For their gas money.
Well, the other one, airline, is really bad.
They were big on the upcharges, so they could just upcharge you. Here's how much you have to pay for the gas. You got a seat on the plane. Now, if you want to take off, you got to pay for the gas.
Wilson says Tennessee taxes are 6.6%. Man, that is phenomenal.
Nice. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Just if you want to tax it, just tax it a little bit. 6% is nothing crazy, But another bad airline experience I had is Frontier. Oh my gosh. Frontier Airlines. Sorry if you can hear us, but you're not my favorite.
I haven't had any. I've been lucky.
Wow.
Flying. I really haven't had any problems. So
I love American. American and United is good. Alitalia is good.
I was on a flight. This was in the 80s or early 90s, where we were going from Atlanta to Chicago, and there were thunderstorms in between. And this was back when they used to give you food and drinks and stuff on the airplane.
Yeah. Now you have to pay for it like $10.
Yeah. The turbulence got really bad at one point, and the plane dropped.
Whoa.
Like there was stuff in my pocket that flew out of my pocket. I saw the stewardess like hit the ceiling.
Wow.
And come back down, because they didn't like put you in your seat back then. Now they're very careful about it. But like the drink cart lifted off the floor.
So at least you talk about like
It drops
5,000
so far.
feet within
Wow.
probably really fast. That's crazy.
A lot. Yeah. And there was like, it was going back and forth and lightning all over the place. And
Wow.
that was kind of scary. But then as we left the airplane, we made it safely, obviously. As we left the airplane, the entire floor was just littered with food and stuff that people had on their, because they had served food and stuff. It was
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't had any. I'm knock on wood. I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I've heard a lot of horror stories, and that's
Nowadays, if there's just gonna be a little turbulence, they're like, we're not doing any of that stuff. Everyone's strapped in.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Yep. Cool. All right. What else we got? One more, and then we'll jump into some wild tales.
Yeah. Name one TV show that is no longer on the air that you wish was still on the air.
Oof.
I thought about this one, and I
Oh,
mean, I would love Sopranos to have continued. I think it was at a good point, and I was mad to see that go off the air. And when I was pondering this, I'm thinking, well, yeah, with James Gandolfini passing away, it almost would have played in really nicely to the show. So I hate to say it that way, but I love the old gangster movies. I love I love the Sopranos. So I really wish that one would have continued on at least for a couple more seasons. I hated the way it ended.
Yeah, they didn't have a good ending.
No. So,
but you kind of think about shows like that, though. At some point, they need to end.
Yeah.
Like, the one great thing about like Breaking Bad is they knew what the end was going to be when they started. They were just working their way to the end. You see a lot of shows where they don't know if they're going to be on the air for, past season one.
Right.
And they have no idea how it's going to end. And it just kind of muddles on, and it just gets stale and bad.
And that's the thing is, I think with Sopranos, I think they weren't even thinking that way. Obviously, they weren't thinking that way. And obviously, then when they get stuck with it, it's like, okay, well, how do we wrap this whole thing up? And it was like it was just horrible. It was just horrible. So, we got some listener comments. Fireborn wants Fantasy Island.
Did they do the new Fantasy Island?
They did, which was very dark.
It's not that
I tried
good.
watching an episode. I'm like, this is just not
That good.
Fantasy Island. Brian wants Bosch to have continued.
I like Bosch.
Yeah.
I haven't watched.
Wilson wanted Ray Donovan to continue. Fireborn's coming in for another one, and Warehouse 13.
I don't know that one.
I don't either. And then Slashua wants Westworld.
Yes, Westworld. That's a good show right there.
They didn't really end that one. Like, I don't think they knew that was not coming back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would say Seinfeld for me. Like, that's a show I think they could have gone on longer than it did. And their ending people didn't like. But if you haven't watched the last season of Curb Your Enthusiasm, they made up for that ending.
Yeah. Do you guys like reunion shows? Do you like all these reunion shows now when they have them? It's we're gonna come back and do another episode, and
I don't think I've ever seen a good reunion
no.
show. Although Seinfeld, the way they did their reunion show, I thought was good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the one show I think they ended perfectly, and I never wanted another episode to come out was MASH.
MASH was good.
I think MASH, they ended it absolutely perfectly. It was like, okay, this is the way we're going to end it. This is the way we're going to wrap everything up. And I thought it was like, and I was a MASH addict. I mean, my schedule in college revolved around MASH. So, I think it was great. And I give them a lot of credit, but yeah, I think some of these shows, they get going and they're like, okay, well, wait, we're not getting renewed next season. Okay, well, how do we wrap this whole thing up? And then this panic for 8 or 9 episodes going, how do we wrap this up? So
MASH, I thought they were funnier in the beginning when they first started. with George Burns and or Major Burns, Frank
Yeah.
Burns, not George Burns.
Yeah.
And Klinger and all that. And it was funny back then. And then it got less funny. And I didn't like it as well. But the ending was good.
And I think it's funny because you see some of those shows now, and they can never survive in today's society. They just could never survive.
Everybody gets offended.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll be offended. Somebody is going to get offended with something.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever. Do you guys ever remember seeing the old match game with what's his name?
Gene Rayburn.
Yeah, Gene Rayburn. I've watched that. They're on YouTube now. So when I'm working, I have that playing in the background, and it's pretty good because they've got an entire channel that'll run 8 hours straight of match game with no commercials. So it's actually, but I'm thinking, man, if that show was moved to Gene Rayburn would have never made it past 2 episodes with kissing the women and making some of the comments he made. I'm thinking they would have never made it. It would have just been like, forget it, you're out. So 24 was good back in the day.
24 was a great show.
I think 24, it just got Sutherland just sort of got into this character that they could never get him out of. It sort of was like this, it was good, but Altered Carbon, I don't know what that is.
I don't know that one. I don't know what Goma Powell is either.
Yeah.
Is that Gomer Pyle?
It could be. Wilson might have had a few pops.
Goma Powell is.
All right.
Let me say something.
Oh, go ahead.
So, Forensic Files. I wish to continue up to this day. Forensic Files, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad finished good, but I wish there was more. And the one I love and just I wish they kept them is Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. Man, I wish Kevin Costner stayed on the whole, even though the new releases that they're coming out with Dutton Ranch and,
Yellowstone got way worse. Like the end of Yellowstone was horrible.
I was so pissed.
The prequels were pretty good.
Prequels are awesome. 1883 and 1923.
That's because they knew how they were going to end when they started.
Yeah. Yellowstone, I was upset when the way they took Kevin Costner out of the show, I was very upset.
What did you say? The first show, Teddy, was it the Thoracic Files or what?
Forensic Files.
Forensic.
Yeah, it's from what was that? HLN. I still to this day, I think I've watched all the episodes. I fell asleep on that show. I don't know why. It's the narrator's voice, but I just wish to this day they kept continue having 2020s murders or whatever. That would be a cool concept, but probably they can't keep up anymore.
There was a show on Netflix that was about the profilers who set up I forget what it was called. It was the profilers, and they would talk to the serial killers. That show was really good. They never ended it. And then keep talking.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, kind of know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't think of the name. All right, that was the questions today.
That's as many as we have time for.
Yeah.
I want to.
I've got lots more questions. We could do this all night.
We can do it for another 30 minutes.
All right. Should we jump into some Wild Tales real quick here and then wrap this baby up?
Very good.
All right.
With a new.
Get ready for a tale that you won't believe. Wild tales from the wild side.
Welcome to Wild Tales from the Wild Side. Mike, what stories do you have for us today?
All right. So
Love it.
I'm sort of one of the feedbacks we got as we started is people wanted to see some videos. So I went and pulled some videos. I'm going to show you guys this one. this, hopefully you guys can see this. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. This is Gandalf, and Gandalf is a cat who thinks he can jump as far as he wants to. So this one, she warned him. Let's see if we can get this here. Oh, let's see.
Cats are so funny, man, but just
That is too far.
Landed on his feet though.
He did land on his feet. He
they
did
always,
land
they
on his
always, they always do.
Ending.
feet.
Yeah, cats always land on their feet. It's kind of crazy.
No. And I dove into the world of YouTube and found some funny work failures, as we like to highlight some of those as well. So here are the top 5 work failures for the week.
Is that Matt Brugger cutting that?
Matt did some tree cutting.
Oh, I've seen this.
She wasn't quite fast enough.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
That was crazy with a foot.
yeah, I mean, and on top of it, to basically be able to go, okay, well, we're gonna leave this right here and then roll back over it.
I'm glad that the person didn't go back and forth a little bit more, but my foot goes back again.
So, but those are our wild tales from the wild side. And tonight's episodes of Wild Tales from the Wild Side is sponsored by Drew Estate Cigars, premium cigars for people who appreciate great stories, big laughs, and a little chaos along the way. First, let's talk animal antics. Maybe it's a raccoon breaking into somebody's kitchen, a bear wandering in the backyard barbecue, which we've seen, or a stubborn goat deciding your car looks like the perfect climbing toy. Around here, the animals are always up to something, and honestly, that's half the fun. Then there's the worksite fails, the moments the forklift's buried to the axles, the ladder wasn't secured, or the guy who said, "Trust me," right before everything went sideways. Some jobs become success stories. Others become warning labels. No matter which kind of wild tale your day turns into, Drew Estate has the perfect cigar to help you sit back and enjoy it. From the bold, rich Liga Privada to the smooth balance of the underground and the unique character of Deadwood tobacco, Drew Estate cigars are handcrafted for people who know life's best moments are usually the unexpected ones. Drew Estate cigars, made for the stories worth telling.
Fireborn says we all need a gorilla to introduce us.
We need something.
I'll make you a video of a gorilla introducing you, Fireborn.
There we go. There we go.
Don't forget, everybody, shares, YouTube, Spotify, all that good stuff. Talk to your people, talk to your friends. We've been consistent with more than 15 people the past, I believe, 2 months, and it's great. So thank you for everybody. 77th episode today.
Yeah.
So next week
we got some good ones coming up. I want to tell everybody about a show we got coming up on June the 2nd. Just to sort of give you guys a heads up here. We've got Charlie, and I can't pronounce his last name, from Abina Sipping Sodas. And if you go to abinasippingsoda.com or Google search Abina Sipping Sodas, you can pick up their sodas. But we're going to have Charlie on the show, and we are going to pair his sipping sodas. He's got 4 different types with cigars. So if you want to participate along with us, we're giving you plenty of time to reach out and to place an order. You can get a variety pack, or you can order whatever one you specifically want. And he's going to talk about this. But Charlie was part of the PCA talked to a couple people that were at PCA who said that he's just a phenomenal guy. We reached out to him right away to try to get him on the show, and he was quick to respond and say, yes, he'd absolutely like to be on our show. So June 2nd, you got a couple weeks to order your sipping soda, and you can pair along with us and try them and see what you think, and give Charlie your feedback. So that'll be June the 2nd. So
Yeah, it's I was amazed, and obviously for a person that I don't drink anymore, and it's a great choice to have an option that pairs awesome and phenomenal with your cigars. I'm very excited. We're gonna purchase some here with the Shoutown Cigar podcast, and I'm excited, very excited.
Yeah. So, well, it's a great show. We thank everybody for joining us. As Teddy said, share, like us, tell your friends about us, share us on your timeline. Let people know we're looking to continue to grow and to continue to keep people on, bringing people on. Excuse me, Marty, close us out.
Next week, we have Juan Cancel.
That's right. I forgot. We do. We have Juan Cancel coming on. We're going to talk all things boutique, as Juan is the boutique geek, I guess, for the cigar industry. He highlights a different boutique brand every Friday night on Smoke Night Live, and we are going to be talking about boutique brands, what they are, what they bring to the industry, and how we can support them. So
he's always a great guest. I love watching him. And
I love Juan. He's so funny.
Yep.
Yeah,
Such a down to earth. It's just a simple, funny guy, man.
Yep.
I'm
Thank
really
you,
excited.
everybody.
All right, Marty.
So until next week, everybody, watch out for the cigar smoking ghosts.
I'm keeping my cigars.
Put some smoke in the air.
Thank you.